Hey there, my battle-loving viewer buddies. Big news in RAID. A massive update just dropped. Off with their heads. 4 champions straight from the world of Alice in Wonderland. A story we all know and love. And the best part? Alice is being given away for free to every player right now. In this video, I'm bringing you the ultimate guide to this champion. I'll break down everything you need to know. How to level her up, gear her out, and where to use her. By the end, you'll know it all. Plus, I'll share a sneaky way to score 2 legendary champs and 2 epics for free on a brand new account. Why, sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Here's 2 more. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want more RAID content and exclusive bonuses. Let's dive in. Alice. She's the star of a legendary book and movie fantasy tale. In RAID, she shows up as a fearless warrior, wielding a 2-handled blade, with the cutest bunny companion riding on her back. Just look at that little guy. Those floppy ears. Adorable. But don't let that distract you. This champ is about to dominate the meta, and I'll show you exactly why in this video. For new players, I've got the ultimate link in the description. It's your golden ticket to some insane epic champions on any device, whether you're on PC or mobile. Why, you say, is this link so important? Because regular signups don't give you anything. But with my exclusive link, you're starting strong with something awesome right out of the gate. Here's the deal. Create an account using the link and you'll score the epic champion Lightsworn right away. Hit level 25 and you'll unlock Annex, another powerful champion. Oh, and there's silver and other resources included too. For PC players, just register and download the game. On mobile, you'll be taken to a bonus page. Hit the single button there, and it'll send you to the App Store or Google Play to download the game. Simple as that. Want to snag your first legendary even before Alice? Use the promo code MONKEYKING to grab Sun Wukong, a hard-hitting damage dealer who will dominate in PvE and the arena. As for Alice, she'll be yours after just 7 days of logging in. All you have to do is hop in the game daily, claim a gear set that'll boost your progress, and by the end of the week, you'll unlock this awesome champion. But that's not all. After that, jump into the second stage, a solo tournament where you can score even more rewards. By the end of it, you'll be unstoppable, a true dominator. You'll have Alice, the legendary Sun Wukong, and the epic champs Lightsworn and Annex. This is the best setup you can get right now. Fast progression and a rock-solid start to your game are guaranteed. The rest, well, it's up to you. Play now and crush it. Alice is a damage-dealing legend from the Sacred Order faction with the magic affinity. Her abilities make it clear that she's a versatile damage dealer, perfect for any scenario where her affinity is neutral or advantageous. Let's take a closer look at the skills of this exclusive champion. A1. Vorpal Sword. Attacks an enemy twice. If the target has a skill on cooldown, she lands an additional hit. Each strike also has a chance to reduce the duration of the enemy's buffs. Increasing this skill boosts her damage by 20% and increases the chance of stripping buffs. A2. Clockwork Cyclone. A devastating AoE attack with a high chance to increase enemy skill cooldowns. It also reduces the turn meter, and if an enemy already has a skill on cooldown, their turn meter drops by a massive 30%. Skill upgrades enhance damage, increase the chance of extending enemy cooldowns, and reduce this ability's cooldown. A3. Queenslayer. A single target attack that ignores defense. If Alice kills her target, she immediately attacks the enemy with the lowest HP, ignoring 20% of their defense. Upgrading this skill boosts damage by 20% and reduces its cooldown by 1 turn. Alice doesn't mess around. She also comes with an A4, a mix of passive and active effects. Passive adds bonus damage to each of her attacks. Active resets all skill cooldowns whenever she secures a kill. Alice's aura is just as impressive, increasing damage by a whopping 30% in all battles. Absolutely fantastic. This champion is built to deal massive damage and disrupt enemies. While she doesn't bring any debuffs to the table, her ability to ignore defense and reset enemy cooldowns makes her a solid pick for both PvP and PvE content. Now let's talk about her gear and key stats. Critical rate and critical damage. These are must-haves to maximize her devastating crits, especially with her defense-piercing skills. Attack. Boosts her raw damage output, well, not top priority, it's a solid secondary stat to focus on. Accuracy 4 abilities. Speed. Absolutely crucial for Alice. Aim for 200 speed so she can take 2 turns per round. Survivability. Even for a damage dealer, staying alive is important. Stack as much HP and defense as possible to keep her in the fight. Since you're likely new to the game, Alice can easily start off with the Savage set, which you'll get alongside her. The bonus defense penetration is super useful in the arena. However, I personally recommend equipping her with a Lifesteal set and a Speed set instead. This combo makes her much harder to take down. Mid-game gear? Not much changes. Stick with Lifesteal, Perception, and Savage sets. You can also boost her attack with the Relentless set, sacrificing a bit of defense penetration. For PvE, set for Extra Turn is an excellent choice. It not only reduces cooldowns faster, but also lets her deal more consistent damage over multiple turns. For Arena, Alice needs speed. We need speed! Speed's what we need! Greasy, fast speed! Speed, survivability, and defense penetration. The best gear for this? Perception, Savage, and Slayer sets. It's pretty straightforward. Just grab the sets and gear her up. For Alice's gear, focus on these key stats. Gloves with critical rate, boots with speed, chest plate with either attack percentage or HP percentage. For substats, prioritize speed, attack percentage, defense percentage, HP percentage, critical rate, and critical damage. This combination will give her the best possible boost in performance. Yes, you can rewind. For artifacts, prioritize attack, critical damage, and speed. If you don't have any ideal pieces, HP can serve as a solid temporary stat until you can upgrade to better gear. Masteries are crucial, and you absolutely need to invest in them. They play a significant role in maximizing her potential. My recommendation? Use 800 gems to unlock all scrolls, instead of wasting time farming the Minotaur. For beginners, here's a universal build that's perfect for PvE content, dungeons, Hydra, and the clan boss. This setup is balanced for both survivability and solid damage output, making it a reliable choice to help you crush any challenge. The second build is designed for PvP with a few changes to her masteries. This setup focuses on delivering massive damage with a bit of added defense. Overall, it performs extremely well in battles. Got your own ideas for Alice's mastery setup? Drop them in the comments. Let's share. I'll check them out and like the best ones. Alice is a pure damage dealer, and her abilities can be enhanced with the right blessings. A solid option is Cruelty, which adds extra defense penetration with each hit, pairing this blessing with other champions for excellent synergy in both Arena and PvE. For bosses and longer fights, consider Crushing Rend, which increases her ability to ignore a percentage of enemy defense with every attack. In the Arena, you might go with Intimidating Presence, which weakens the enemy's aura, giving you an edge in close battles. It's the little things. Now it's time to unleash Alice in battle. I'll show you what she's capable of and whether this legendary champion truly lives up to the hype. I'll do my best to show her in all her glory. The Demon Lord is the perfect test to gauge Alice's damage-dealing potential. Since Alice lacks poison and HP burn debuffs, her strategy revolves around dealing pure damage with crits. With top-tier gear, she can even outperform poison specialists in damage, but this requires a significant investment in equipment. Overall, she's a solid source of additional damage for any team. In campaigns and dungeons, Alice shines as a strong damage dealer. Her ability to strip buffs from enemies and deal bonus damage through her skills makes her incredibly versatile. Her AoE attack boosts excellent damage multipliers, making her a valuable asset against multiple opponents. Arena Test. What can I say? Honestly, it feels like Alice was made for the arena. All her abilities focus on control and dealing massive damage. With the right gear, she's practically a one-shot machine. I'm not sure how she'll perform in the Gold League, but for beginners and farming PvP battles, she's an excellent choice. You should also take Alice to Hydra battles. Survivability is key here. Alice excels at stripping buffs, and since Hydra has tons of abilities on cooldown, she consistently deals high damage. However, one thing became clear during my time with this champion: Alice is quite fragile. She absolutely needs support, healing, and defense buffs to stay alive and perform at her best. The beauty of the champion combo you'll get is that it works perfectly together. Alice takes the role of your main damage dealer, slicing through enemies with ease. Lightsworn brings defense buffs and clutch revives to keep your team alive. Anix weakens enemies and dishes out extra damage with his poison debuffs. Sun Wukong is a fantastic damage dealer with powerful PvP debuffs. Add a healer or a support champion to this mix, and you've got an unstoppable PvP squad and a reliable PvE team that can tackle even high-difficulty content with ease. Look now, Alice isn't just another throwaway legendary you get for logging in. She's a top-tier champion for both Arena and PvE. Sure, she's gear-intensive, but the thrill of playing her is well worth a few hours of farming artifacts. Her skills are well-designed, her damage multipliers are top-notch, and she has everything she needs to become a fan favorite. It'll be interesting to see how the community utilizes her, especially late-game players sitting on 500,000 gems. Imagine the builds they'll come up with. So what do you think of the guide? Thumbs up? Like the champion? 2 thumbs up? Then don't wait. Jump into the game, grab Alice, and take part of the fusions to snag even more champions from this epic collaboration. Oh, and don't forget to claim your set of epic champions absolutely free. Got ideas on how to gear or build Alice? Drop them in the comments. Your suggestions will not only help me, but also give other viewers some fresh insights. Hey, thanks a ton for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. Your 2 clicks are the motivation I need to keep creating awesome content. And share the page with your friends. Oh, and I picked out 2 other great videos for you. Don't miss them. See you soon, my battle-loving buddy.